Уважаемые члены Совета,
Members of the Collective Security Council,
уважаемые участники
participants,
пленарного заседания,
I welcome you here in the hospitable Kyrgyz land. The plenary session of the
сессию Совета коллективной
CSTO Security
безопасности
Council
КБ объявляю
is
открытой.
now open.
Вначале разрешите кратко
Let me
озвучить
briefly
заседание
summarize
в узком
the narrow
составе.
format meeting that we just
На
had.
заседании в узком формате мы
We discussed a broad
обсудили
range of
широкий
issues.
круг вопросов.
We had
Состоялся
an
открытый
exchange on the
обмен
key
мнениями по
aspects
ключевым
of the
аспектам
regional
региональной и глобальной
and global security
безопасности.
agenda.
По всем пунктам
On
повестки
all of the
дня
items,
было
we've
достигнуто
managed to reach an understanding.
взаимопонимание. Вместе с сессионным
At the same time, we
приняты конкретные
made
шаги
advanced
по
steps
противодействию
to
современным
counter
угрозам
the
и
current
угрозам
challenges
безопасности.
and threats.
Активно велась
We
работа по
strengthened
укреплению международного
the
авторитета нашей организации и
the
расширению
organization's authority
политической координации.
and expand our
Были
influence,
реализованы практические меры в
including
сфере
practical measures
военно-экономического
in terms
и
of military,
военно-технического
technical, and other
сотрудничества.
cooperation.
Проведен
We carried out a
крупный
number of
учений, включая
drills and
совместные
maneuvers
маневры
with
с коллективными силами
Allied
оперативного
forces.
реагирования ОДКБ взаимодействия
Engagement
2025,
2025.
специальное учение разведывательных подразделений поиск
And we also had a number of other
а также
exercises and
учения
activities,
по
including
материально-техническому
logistics
обеспечению
drills,
Эшелон 2025
Echelon 2025, which was held in Belarus.
Кроме того,
We also
проведены
had
крупномасштабные учения
tabletop
с коллективными
exercises
силами быстрого
with the
развертывания
Central Asian
Центральноазиатского региона
region
рубеж
rapid response
2025
forces
в Кыргызстане, а также
and the
нерушимое братство
Unbreakable
2025
Brotherhood
специальное учение
exercises
с формированием
and
радиационно-химической безопасности и
radiological
медицинского обеспечения
exercises
ОДКБ «Барьер
Barrier 2025 that was
2025»
held in
в Таджикистане.
Tajikistan.
Эти и другие
These
мероприятия
activities and
успешно
others
обеспечили
allowed us
согласованность
to
действий
increase
подразделений
coordination
вооруженных
between
сил
member states
государств-членов и
and
повысили
increase their readiness
готовность к выполнению поставленных
to engage in
задач.
the tasks at hand.
Продолжалось оперативное взаимодействие компетентных органов
CSTO member states
государств-членов
continued
ОДКБ
their
по вопросам
interaction
выявления,
in
предупреждения
terms of
и пресечения
countering
использования
information
информационно-коммуникационных
technology,
технологий
a
в
crime,
террористических и
including
экстремистских
terrorism.
целях. В целом можно отметить, что
We can note that
запланированные мероприятия организации на
the plan
2025
for
год
2025
выполнены
has
успешно.
been implemented successfully.
На сегодняшнем заседании
At today's meeting, we
подвели итоги проделанной работы
summarized
и
the
определили
results of our
актуальные
work
направления
and
деятельности
outlined
ОДКБ на
our plans
следующий
for
год,
next year.
установив соответствующие задачи.
Friends,
Уважаемые друзья,
in
в
accordance with
соответствии с принятым порядком,
the
очередное председательство
procedure
Организации договора о коллективной безопасности
the chairmanship
к Российской
passed
Федерации.
over to Russia.
В этой связи
And in this regard, I would like to give the floor to President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin,
Владимиру Владимировичу
to
Путину
inform you about the
формирования
Russian Federation's priority
деятельности
agenda
в
during
Организации
its
договора
chairmanship.
коллективной безопасности Российской Федерации.
Mr. Putin, please.
Пожалуйста, Владимир Владимирович.
Thank you, friends, colleagues. Starting January the 1st, 2026, as it was just said, Russia will assume chairmanship of the CSTO. Collective security in a multipolar world, a unified goal and a common responsibility. This will be the theme of our agenda. We will increase our coordination and develop cooperation between our states based on principles of a true alliance, a good neighborliness, mutual consideration of interests, and mutual support. Over these decades, the CSTO has grown to be an authoritative regional entity. The CSTO is a reliable guarantor of security and stability in Eurasia, protecting the sovereignty and the territorial integrity of member countries. Considering the current geopolitical tensions, it is quite fitting that the promotion of collective interests and initiatives from member countries in the global agenda is becoming our priority. In this regard, Russia proposes to hold an international expert forum in advance of the CSTO summit. It will be devoted to the shaping of a common and indivisible security architecture. We plan to involve delegations from friendly countries, multilateral entities, and integration associations in addition to member states. We will continue to interact with our allies to strengthen our military potential. Our key efforts will be aimed to increase the capacities of national contingents and improve the governance of our forces. We propose a program to modernize our forces by using Russian equipment that has proven itself in battle. And in this regard, we plan to organize a number of activities to train army and law enforcement forces. All of the drills that we have can be included in we can organize drills to improve our air defense forces and to train our peacekeeping forces. And one of our priorities will be ensuring the technological leadership of the CSTO in the military sphere, with a special emphasis on strengthening the defense sector. Manufacturers. Russia will utilize all the advancements of military medicine, and we will support our allies in the provision of health support and healthcare services responding to outbreaks. And one of our plans is to renew the activities of the Radiation Security Council that was created at the initiative of Russia, and we will mandate a report by this body. We also plan to have an anti-terrorist strategy, and we will do everything possible to counter extremism. Together with our partners at the organization, we will continue our work to eliminate terrorist groups and cells and to stop their financing. One of the key areas will be information security. Russia aims to cooperate closely to prevent the spread of radical ideas among youth. We believe it is necessary to take additional steps to protect our information space from such threats. We will make every effort to increase our coordination in combating drug trafficking. The canal drug operation will continue involving relevant international stakeholders, boosting the organization's analytical potential, growing its network of various mechanisms. Will continue developing a network of security analytics centers will be part of that. International cooperation in the development of national legislation will also be promising, considering the significant amounts of work planned for our organization. We also believe it will be necessary to improve flexibility and streamline activities involving our highly skilled professionals in our joint initiatives to maximize capacity. I'm very grateful to Mr. Zaparov for the hospitality and for the work that has been done during the Kyrgyz Republic's chairmanship. I would also like to wish success to the Kyrgyz representative that has assumed the post of Secretary General. We will support him in any way possible. On November 11th, 2026, we will meet in Russia, in Moscow. We'll be happy to see you. Thank you,
Спасибо,
President
уважаемый
Putin.
Владимир Владимирович. Хочу
I would like to
отметить,
note
что
that the Kyrgyz side is ready to engage
участию в реализации
on
приоритетов
the entire agenda of
российской
the Russian chairmanship, making contributions to the achievement of our common goals and strengthening collective security.